Sorry, give me a second. Happy Wednesday. You know that old saying that just when you think you've heard it all, you hear something new? Man, did that happen to me last night. Got a call. Hey, B, you got time to talk? I said, yeah, what's up? So he told me something. I guess Java's not too concerned with his court date coming up in a few weeks in early August, when the bank representative, their lawyer, is going to be there with a judge dropping the hammer on him. I'll get into that tomorrow. You know that old saying, I'd like to be a fly on a wall to see and hear what's going on. I'll get into that tomorrow. He said, Brian, man, he's really, you think he's gone off his nut before? Whoa. I said, what now? Was he on YouTube all day? He says, yeah, I guess so. He says, he did a live for like over 3 fucking hours. Towards the end, he's laying on a fucking couch with his head to the side and like staring off into space, waiting for somebody to leave a fucking comment to say something. And like I say, man, he's so fucking lonely and miserable and desperate for attention. It's what he has to do. You know? Says, well, says, I popped in periodically. He says, altogether, I watched about maybe 20 minutes of it. I skimmed through, till I got to something I thought was, pretty interesting. He says, I get to a part, and he's bashing women. I said, what? He says, yeah, he's bashing women. Someone asked him, if he was married. And he said, no, he got divorced back in the 20-teens. And then he goes off into the reason he divorced his wife. The reason he divorced his wife is because she was bipolar and batshit crazy. He divorced her because she was fucking... I just got a text. Hold on. Something concerning the VTH that I'll be back to tomorrow. We have schedules, plans, and they inform me of things so I know what to expect. And if something comes up, like when I was sick during those couple of weeks, I know how to plan ahead, contact my other 2 associates to fill in for me. We all work in conjunction, and that's how things get done. Proper communication. He says he divorced his wife because she was batshit crazy. How fucking batshit crazy did she have to be for him to leave her? I'm still laughing. I'll tell you, made my fucking day. It was the icing on the cake to top off my night. He says, and he's going off on women today are bad. They're not like the women of the old days. I guess he likes them barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen, plus working an 8-hour day to pay the bills, because he can't pay the bills. Obviously, that's why his home is up for sale and foreclosure, and he's going to be in court in a few weeks. Early August, having a hammer dropped on his fat, pathetic ass, you know what I mean? I'll get into that tomorrow. I thought about, fly on a wall. I'd love to witness what was going on in that courtroom. I'll get into that tomorrow. Women today just want guys for their money, to give them a better way of life, to use them. Someone asked him, you're not dating, Nah, he doesn't want to date, doesn't want to be with a woman, because all they want to do is take advantage of him for his money and for them to be able to live off of him. Seriously. What woman wants to be with him? Live with him? In a few weeks, he's going to be in a fucking home. You think a woman wants to be living in a homeless shelter with him or in a fucking tent in the woods? He wanted for his money. That's why he's going to be homeless in a few weeks. he's going to give them a better way of life. Sorry, I can't stop laughing. And then here comes the best part. The reason he doesn't sweep around, I guess he thinks he's able to sweep around with women. He's attractive to women, you know. Oh, he said, there was one comment there, Brian. He said, I don't know who the guy was. You left the comment saying, hey, I bet women are leaving their panties at your door thinking you're a good catch because they saw your 57 Bel Air out in the yard. I fucking lost it. I fucking lost it. The reason he doesn't sweep around and want to have sex with women is because they have STDs. He doesn't want to get an STD. I've had a good laugh in life. This has to be right up there in my top 10. What woman in her right mind would want to get naked, lay on a bed on her back with her legs open, and see that 5'6", 280-pound naked blob waddle up to her and jump on top of her and fuck her? What woman in her right mind would want that experience? But he thinks it's very possible. He turns it down because he doesn't want them to give him an STD. This is fucking hysterical. Then he mentioned one other thing. He said, hey, Jabba did a little short. I guess he announces when he's going to be doing a live. I guess that was before we yacked for 3 hours today and got around to bashing women, you know. He said he was doing it from a senior center having lunch. I know we got a couple here. We got one close by here at Hazelwood Park. One up the north end at Brookline Park. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. I had to check on something in the kitchen. We got one up the north end. Brookline Park. Brookline Park was a skating rink at one time. It's all concrete. It's pretty big. It's all concrete. It's only about that deep. You know, so that way they'd flood it with water, and come to winter, it doesn't take long to freeze, you know. It's not a whole lot of depth in it, you know. Big warming house. Got a big fireplace in there. You go in there, warm up. They had concessions, buy hot chocolate, French fries. Then kids stopped skating, you know, lost interest, stopped going. They stopped filling the pond. Warming house closed. They put a big fountain in the middle. It's been used a lot now. I tell you, fucking heat has been brutal here, man. It's been fucking brutal. I'd like to thank Mr. Carrier that invented the air conditioner. Without you, I'd be fucking dead. They got a fountain going. A lot of people go in there with their kids, and even adults are going in there. I guess, you know, it's a lot more convenient coming down here, coming to the beach here across the street, and, you know, logging. Yeah, and they have fun. Just want to get wet and cool off, and kids want to run around and play. Here, me. Used to be bowling on the green. Remember seeing it when I was a kid. Across the street from used to be the Belmont Club. That's where the Gypsy Jokers bike club used to hang out. They were some game, they roll balls. It looks like a big, huge pool table on fucking steroids, you know, and they roll balls. I don't know what the object is, but I'd see that when I was a kid, and they had a big clubhouse there. You know, I guess these old guys died. Younger people growing up didn't want to play that fucking game anymore, so they stopped doing it. It just became an abandoned field. But the big clubhouse was there. They turned it into a senior center, like at Brookline Park. They turned it into a senior center. Place for seniors to go there. They could hang out, talk with other seniors, have people to talk with, you know, play checkers, chess, play cards. They had classes, you know, free classes. Everything from how to learn how to knit, how to play an instrument. You know, different things, you know, for activities, you know, to have some fun. It's pretty cool, actually. And what they do at both of these places is for the seniors that kind of poor, don't have any money, they offer them a free lunch every day. So Jabba was at a senior center getting lunch. But he can't afford food now. You know, actually senior. You know, he bitches about being 55 years old. Dude, I'm a little older than you. I'm not at retirement age yet. I still got, a couple years to go. You know, I think it's safe to say, more than safe to say, I'm in far better shape than you've been in the last fucking 20 years. There are 55-year-old guys out there that you fucking insult when you whine and bitch like a little crybaby. Oh, I'm 55, I can't do it. Dude, there's fucking 55-year-old guys out there working construction. Working in garages, auto mechanics. Landscaping. Roofers. House painters. Sheetrockers. Floor installers. Carpet installers. You're a fucking disgrace to 55-year-olds. You should be ashamed of yourself. Go to fucking senior centers to get lunch. Oh yeah, you're in great financial shape. So all these fucking women are after you for your fucking money. To give them a better way of life. Yeah, okay. Oh, by the way, I'm coming to you here from I have to remember. See, Jabba, people say shit about me, I laugh. You lose your mind. Actually, you lost your mind a long time ago. I gotta see where I am. Am I here in my den? Or am I in my mother's basement? Oh, I also heard that I live in a halfway house. Let me go check 1 second. Hold on. Okay, I wanted to make sure there's no crackhead or heroin addict detoxing in the next room. What's next from you? Hey, dude, man, you better start doing some apartment hunting. I'll tell you right now. You know? Let me know when... Let me know when you start selling your t-shirts. You know? I'll buy one. I'll cut it up into swatches, put it away. In case we ever get COVID again, and I can't get toilet paper anywhere. I got something to wipe my ass with. You know what I mean? Did I say this already? As far as your pay-per-view, fans only pay to watch your videos. They have the honor and privilege of, you teaching people, how to do in-depth work on cars. I think I already know it's not a wise thing to do to put 5 gallons of oil in an engine mixed with gear oil. I think I already know that it's not really smart to have 3 lugs on a wheel. You should have 5. You know what I mean? And I know enough about cars that you don't turn them into a garbage can on wheels, loading up the trunk with shit, loading up all between the radiator and the grill with empty soda cans, junk food wrappers, piled up this fucking deep. I think I already know these things. So I may not need your advice at all. I mean no offense, but hey, when I got better things to do with my money, you wanna know why? Because I pay my fucking bills. That's why my life is the way it is. It's diametrically opposed to yours. So anyway, oh man, it's fucking, seriously, I've had some good fucking laughs in my day. Jabba, what I heard last night, the laugh I have at you, puts you not just in my top 10, not just in my top 3. I think you have now become number 1 on my top laugh list. Tomorrow I'll get into how I'd love to be a fly on the wall. You're in court in a few weeks, early August, going through your final drop the hammer on your sorry ass foreclosure and eviction. Oh man, I'd love to be there, to see it and hear it. Catch up with all of you tomorrow. I gotta get to the VTH again tomorrow, but I'll find a little time in the morning. I can promise you that.